lights are up in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the USL Championship on ESPN+. Tonight, Las Vegas Luces FC host Los Zorros de Fresno FC on Hispanic Heritage Night at Cashman Field. Buenos noches and bienvenidos a Las Vegas alongside Tom Traxler. I'm Jeff Radcliffe. Thanks for joining us for Luces Soccer on MyLVTV. Tom, Las Vegas 5 points below the line with 6 games to play. When it comes to playoff hopes, the lights aren't out, but they are growing dimmer.
Yes, the lights are dimming for the Luces, as you say, is Spanish heritage. But they've got to start winning. Every game is a must-win from here, and it's got to start tonight.
You and I took in the midweek 1-0 loss to Phoenix Rising. And Tom, Adam John spoiled what was otherwise a solid defensive effort.
Well, look, I think that the Vegas Luces had a plan coming into this game, and almost to a point it was executed very, very well. I think they got the ball in the areas that they wanted to get them into. They limited Phoenix's chances, but right there, you cannot give a player like that a chance at that point in the game, at that point on the pitch. And you see right there, you can't clear the ball right into one of the best forwards in the league. These are the things that young players, young professionals need to learn as they go. No pride, put that thing in the 18th row. You don't try to make a play in your own box, especially with the Sharks lurking like that. And head coach Eric Winalda, absolutely 100% correct.
Yeah, if it's in the 18th, you gotta put it in the 18th row. Keys to the game are brought to you by Findlay Toyota, where John Barr will do anything to sell you a car.
Anything?
Anything, including scoring goals.
Yeah, look, Vegas has got to start scoring goals, and I think that's got to start tonight. They've done everything except that. So get the goals on the board. Stop Chavez. You got to find kryptonite for that Superman. He's been unbelievable. For Fresno, score early, because that puts the lights under tremendous pressure, and keep switching play. Switch from side to side and switch the lights off.
Luces FC trying to stay alive for the postseason. Las Vegas and Fresno. Zappos starting lineups and kickoff coming your way next.
At ABC Hyundai, the Hyundai Epic Summer Clearance Event is on now. Get epic savings like over $5 grand in savings when you lease the impressive new 2019 Tucson SE for just $179 a month for 36 months. ABC Hyundai, #1 in Nevada for a reason.
High-energy bills have you feeling like you're in the penalty box? Score a hat trick with the Universal Solar Direct exclusive. 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 5 months. Don't get stuck paying interest with the other guys. Invest today, save for a lifetime. Call Universal Solar Direct today and receive up to $5,000 from NV Energy just for going solar. 0 down, 0 interest, 0 payments for 5 months. Universal Solar Direct, proud sponsor of the Vegas Golden Knights.
Universal Solar Direct. Pay less for your electric.
Let the experts at Select Physical Therapy get you back to an active lifestyle. Our comprehensive programs deliver the highest level of physical therapy, hand therapy, sports medicine, and work health rehabilitation. Our highly skilled therapists develop individualized treatment plans to exceed your expectations. So don't live in pain. To request an appointment today, visit SelectPhysicalTherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
Professional soccer returns to Cashman Field when your Las Vegas Lights FC take on San Antonio FC Saturday, October 5th at 7:30 p.m. Don't miss the Zappos fan tailgate before the game, or you can catch all the action on MyLVTV Channel 21, Cable 12.
Cashman is a light. Las Vegas Luces FC, Fresno FC on Hispanic Heritage Night. Let's take a look at our starting lineups, brought to you by Zappos. Visit zappos.com/soccer. 2 changes for Las Vegas tonight.
Yes, 2 changes. They will see Junior Sandoval back in the lineup, a player they've definitely missed. And Christian Martinez will come back in to support Parasusa and Tabor Itaka.
Fresno FC, it's the usual suspects.
Yes, and you just got to look right there. Jaime Chavez, you've got to stop that man. The midfield looks good with Kuramoto, Samura, Jackson, Johnson, Cochran in goal.
So look at our Zappo starting lineups. UMC is the official hospital lights. Tonight's health report shows the head coach Adam Smith with a broken arm. He will continue to coach. Here's a look at the official UMC injury report. Rivas continue to be out with a lower body injury. Seth Moses and Arun Basulovic also out as well. Basulovic, if you remember, has a broken fibula that happened in that last meeting with Las Vegas.
Injury report, you showed coach for the broken arm.
Apparently got into a little accident with his bicycle last week, broke his arm, but good to go to coach, the 48-year-old out of Liverpool, England. Lights attacking right to left here in this first half.
So he definitely wasn't singing Queen, I Want to Ride My Bicycle.
Our referee is Malik Badawi. 14th USL game this season for the Fresno native. Here is Jamal Johnson as he plays it back. Fresno won the earlier meeting this year 2-1. All time it's 1-1-1. Jeff Radcliffe alongside Tom Traxler. So glad to bring you the action here tonight.
Yeah, get used to that. You see where they're looking at that longer ball, and Chavez isn't afraid to go back underneath either to Jackson, Kuramoto, maybe Kafa, and then he's going to take right back off and look for the ball into space.
Jaime Chavez, very familiar to Eric Winalda. He played for him in 2013 and 14 with Cal FC. He's a player that Eric really wanted on this roster and just couldn't make it happen preseason. He's really come alive, number 9 for Fresno.
Well, you can certainly see why he wanted on the roster. I mean, this is a guy who's gotten 9 goals so far in the campaign.
And 6 of them have come in the last month. He had 2 of them against Las Vegas in August. That one coming through from Johnson, wide of the target, and it will be a goal kick for Las Vegas.
Well, that was an open and shut case, Johnson. A little bit wide.
Just underway. 3rd game in 8 days for Las Vegas. And known as Luces FC tonight, Hispanic Heritage Night. We are hearing $20 gets you all you can eat tamales and beer, cervezas.
I can tell you, tamales are very good.
Tom, the winner of the midweek tamale eating contest at Cashman Field.
Just call me Tamale Tom.
Right. Driven up that left side. You see John Fuente getting into an advanced spot, working with Preston, and will turn it over along the near side. Elijah Martin is the right back in for Zach Ellis Hayden. He has had 22 starts this season, but is serving out his yellow card accumulation suspension. This one lifted into the area, onside, dropped down. As Martinez trying to light things up and getting that ball in the area.
That's good soccer. That's good movement. The thing it needs is a finish. That is the one thing that Vegas just struggle with right now. Is just getting that final touch, that good touch in the box, in that final third to put one on the board. But the play was good, the buildup was good.
Vegas starting this match on a scoreless streak of 189 minutes. Shut out their last 2 home matches. And 4 games winless on the trot. And with playoffs inching closer and closer, it is time to get wins. 6 games left, including tonight. A number of those teams you're battling with will be on the schedule. But getting a win against the 2nd place team in the West will cure what ails you. That one played through to Jackson. The Brazilian gets a ball across, headed on frame and off target.
You see that getting a lot of touch on the back, but once the pressure starts to come, you've either got to break the line and get in behind them or go a bit deeper. But they hold it, make an extra pass, and then shoot a long ball, then it's cut out, and then it turns into a problem.
Ronaldo now here in his first season. Great conversations with him this week. Some extended locker room time with he and Augie.
Yeah, I have to tell you,
really enjoyed.
Very generous with his time.
Preston runs out of real estate. All in all, with the Phoenix loss midweek, we thought the performance was rather decent, especially on the defensive side of things.
No, all in all, it was it
One
was
breakdown.
good. It was good. It was the one ball that Torre had the knockdown back into the right top of the box that got finished, but everything else, the tactic was good. The tactic was sound. They put the ball where they wanted to. They moved it how they wanted to.
Parra with the back heel running onto it, and now is Sandoval sat out the last game with the red card suspension. They work it right side. Souza into the area, along with Preston.
Again, good play, good build. That ball just wants, it's that final ball. Just needed to have a little bit more on it.
Here's Martinez, the loanee from Chicago Fire. 5th minute. De La Fuente will serve it to Preston. Get around the edge, and good work, though, coming back defensively is Jackson from Franca, Brazil. Last couple of years here in Fresno with San Francisco Deltas in 2017. And here's the first corner kick of the match for Las Vegas. Preston to serve it into the Luisi Plaza. Low liner. We'll keep it in the 18. Smooth. Sends it across and headed out of trouble by Del Campo.
Close. So good for Vegas Lights. It's a good spell for Las Vegas right now. Las Vegas Luces. Good spell for the Luces.
A bright start. Torre and Robinson pairing up in the back once more. Sousa is making his 4th start of the season. And talking with Eric, he said Faraday is a guy who's earned it in training. Martinez has plenty of pace. It's Jackson to put it out.
We got Christian Martinez, who's returned to the lineup.
Preston keeping it alive, squares it out central to Daly. And we'll build it back from there. Campo and Daly started just about every game this season together as that center back pairing. And that will keep things consistent, just the way Adam Smith likes it. Battling is Johnson, 34-year-old out of Patterson, New Jersey. Was with Fresno in their debut season last year. Del Campo take the space, afforded to him, crosses halfway, tries to break the lines of the pass, did not happen. Sandoval on it the other way for Las Vegas. Well, we'd love to hear from you throughout this game. You can tweet at LightsFC or at me, Jeff_Radcliffe, or at Tom at TTrax15. Use the hashtag TVLights. Try to read the best tweets on the air. Down edge of the area. Nothing coming.
We'll be fair, not happy with that.
As he and Hiroki Kurimoto come together.
The referee getting a bit of stick from somebody. You could see him kind of wave off going, no, no. He didn't think he saw anything.
To the near side. Up the line it goes to Jackson. Tidy on the ball as ever. Getting a step is Martin. Had the overlap and forced backwards. Torre there. Now here's Preston into some open space. Jogging on the ball, keeps his footing to the edge of the area. Free kick just outside the 18 and a yellow card here in the 9th minute. Being shown to Zuleiman Samara.
Well, first off, good defensive work, interception by Preston. In the other end, then he just takes it and puts afterburners on and takes straight after Fresno. Gets a card and a free kick. He comes inside. That's a bit petulant. By Michael Daly. So he just leaves his leg out and a bit high.
The yellow card at minute 9, more importantly, leaves a tasty set-piece opportunity here for Las Vegas. They've got 9 goals via set-piece this year. This is back Just far enough for Parra to put a little nasty on.
Listen, it's good distance because you can hit it a bit. You still got to get it up and down, but you can hit this a bit. Dangerous area.
Parra chips it high and out of play.
Wow.
Did not do what he wanted it to do there.
No, I would say that was not well taken by Parra.
Opportunity goes awry. Remains scoreless with thundersticks clapping around Cashman Field. The smoke settling from the pre-match festivities. Correction, it was Mickey Daly who goes into the book, not Sumara. So the foul happened before those two came together. That's Daly's second yellow card of the season. Which is unusual for a center back to just have two. Here's Johnson.
Means things are going well. He's not had to put himself in too many dangerous positions, so might speak for their defensive record.
Juan Pablo Caffa, the captain, puts it in a dangerous spot, and being safe with it was Robinson. He put it out for a corner kick.
Perhaps he heard Coach Eric Winalden saying sometimes about pride, clear it in row 18. He just cleared it. But at that point, he doesn't know what's behind him. That's where he has to go with it. It's safe at that point.
Caffa, the 34-year-old Argentine, now in his second season with Fresno. 2 goals, 5 assists this year. And we'll play it short to Johnson. Back into the mixer it goes. Caffa will pop it in the air right at the 6. Headed on frame. And right to Thomas K. Olsen. Quick release. Up the line, the speed merchant. Preston gets away from one. Gets it to his left, but he has been live tonight. To the line it goes. It's going to go off of him.
Oh, I was going to say, he's possessed. He's absolutely been a terror. But what I like to see, if you're a player that has pace, so many times a player pace wants to dribble at people, but they just don't want to take the ball, knock it in his face, and run by people. Keep it simple.
Look at this run.
Watch. He just goes, I'm going to knock it and run. And earlier did the same thing. Is just going to knock it, and that's just a bit unlucky there. But a good tackle by Suleiman Samura.
The next home game is coming your way Saturday, October 5th against San Antonio FC, presented by Desert Radiology. Fans are encouraged to wear pink in support of breast cancer awareness. Use promo code CCCNV. $5 from your ticket will benefit local cancer-fighting organizations. You can visit lightsfc.com/tickets.
I'd say right now, if you're Coach Eric Winalden, you're pretty pleased with the start by the Las Vegas Luces.
Here is Jackson to run onto the ball. And we'll put that into the side netting. De La Fuente there with him step for step. And he possesses some danger in that right boot. Our Sao Paulo man. 91 appearances with FC Dallas and MLS. 52 more with Toronto FC as he's reaching the twilight of his career. Still playing though. Torres will start things off.
That's a hard thing though, but you know what? He's still playing, still contributing.
Giving away center of the park. Here's Samara. The Pool's back out tonight, Tom. We did not see them Wednesday.
Oh.
Probably because we were there and they didn't want us to take advantage.
I would have.
Getting away, here's Johnson. Another dangerous ball. This time overshoots everybody. De La Fuente is on it. Trying to lift it out of trouble. Samara. Now Jackson. With Martin on that overlap. We'll have to get back. Sandoval to Sousa. Good movement here from Las Vegas. Will be fair, second straight match at right back.
Parra's got to be tight here there.
This is a team that can make you pay. Running is Caffa, sending it through. Flag is up on the near side. That will not count.
But you see what can happen when you're not tidy. No, when you're not tidy and you give away a ball, in the midfield. With a team like this, you can turn right around, and it's a problem for you at the other end. Got to be tidier on the ball.
Well, Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship in many of the finest leagues in the world since 1947. Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit SelectSportAmerica.com. First quarter hour just about gone, no score, but some bright moments early here for Las Vegas. Martinez, no.
I think the Lights have done everything so far right in the first 15 minutes, and they've limited Fresno. Fresno has been fairly quiet to this point in the game. So, but I think the approach is good. It's aggressive. The pressure's in the right areas if you're the Las Vegas Luces.
Foxes, or Los Zorros, have won 4 of their last 6. Comfortably in second place in the West behind Phoenix, who just continue to roll. 19 wins and counting in a row.
Yeah, they'll finish. I think they'll finish first.
You don't say. Wow, going out on a limb there, Tom.
Well, you know, I take chances.
Phoenix on 71 points. Second place Fresno on 51. As Phoenix now just 5 games to play. Fresno has a few more, though. Key is your form going into the postseason. You and I were talking. You were talking Wednesday night and thinking Phoenix could probably use a loss before the playoffs to get it out of their system.
I
right?
wouldn't want it. If I'm Rick Schantz, I want this whole thing to be stopped talking about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about a win streak. I don't want to, you know, you want to win a championship. So, and look, you're going to lose a game sooner or later. I'd just rather it be, if I was Rick Schantz, I'd rather it be sooner than later.
Count up the number of games they've had that they've won at the death, late on. They've been living on the edge, to borrow a term from Aerosmith.
But you know what? That's a good team. A team that can somehow look like, you know, they're going to get beat, but find a way to win.
Cooper working with Johnson into the area again. Will cross it. Headed back in front, a dangerous ball. Ooh, appealing for a handball.
I think they want dangerous play called.
That one served in the back of the net. Fresno out of nowhere. And Cooper has done it.
Wow, what a strike. Not going to get much better than that. Nothing Olsen could have done. If you're Vegas, perhaps get out to him quicker. But let's have a look. That's where they're looking for the dangerous play. The clearance didn't make it far. Oh, and they couldn't get out to get in front of him. And he just has a chance to look outside the box. Look at all the time he has to measure this up. And the bend, Olsen at full stretch. Like I said, nothing he could have done. That's just a tremendous strike, but he had an awful long time to figure that one out.
Las Vegas now for the 3rd straight game at home will chase on Cooper's first goal of the year, and that was a doozy. Took it well.
Oh, did he ever?
Whew. Just his 13th shot of the year.
Probably come against the run of play. Probably did come against the run of play because Vegas Lights had the better of the game. That's
didn't see a reaction under the smoke.
I don't know if the referee could see from the fog, but that, if you look at it, Del Campo had his hands all over him.
1-0 Fresno. Over everybody. What is going through Eric's mind right now? Had some great chances here to start, yet you concede.
Probably a lot of things that we can't repeat on air, I would think, would be going through his mind right about now.
Touched by De La Fuente. Martinez pushed off the ball. It will be a throw-in. Barra, 1-on-2. And had a seat. next goal will give them the franchise lead all time. Games for Irvin to strike. He is due. Robinson on the throw.
Hey, here's a threat. Long throw. Doesn't take much. Little flick. Especially in this fog.
The one goal Las Vegas had against Fresno in the opening meeting came off of a Robinson throw-in. It was in the area and into the smoke. Desperately trying to clear. Here comes Cooper. Beating him to it was Moby Fair. Trying to just see through the fog.
Sometimes nothing good happens in the fog. You've seen them movies? I've seen them.
Too scared of that stuff. 20th minute, 1-0. Fresno on top of Las Vegas. And there's a, I wouldn't call it bad blood, but certainly some bad words in between these two teams this season. As Adam Smith was quoted as calling Las Vegas very individualistic, ill-disciplined, and not a team before that last meeting. Wow. That was bulletin board material for Eric Winalda.
Huh. Very interesting.
And so far, actions speak louder than words.
I guess he speaks his mind, although, to be fair, I've not seen anything on the Vegas side here that would seem to indicate that they're disciplined.
Well, in that game, they had a red card.
Oh, there's lots of teams.
Getting it away, a mistake from Cochran. Left in and put in for a goal. It's 1-1. Martinez, his first, cleaning up the mess on aisle 26.
Whoa, Nelly. C.J. Cochran wants to do an ostrich imitation and put his head in the sand. Oh, my. That is a gift, but I think no less than Las Vegas deserved at this point. Have a look. Say looks up, bit too casual. As here comes Parra. Well done. Lays it off. Assist, Martinez puts it on target. And this is what Vegas needed. The Luces needed the goal.
Tied at 1. Martinez in the 21st. Just his third start, he has his first goal, the loanee from Chicago. And the Panamanian international makes it easy. Now turned over again, Sandoval on the move. Get it into the 18, onside, nearly gets it by. Does Preston. It is a scramble drill right now for Fresno.
Did you say that the Fresno coach said they didn't look like a team?
It's a good team goal.
Yeah, they look like a team to me right now.
Took advantage. Cochran will be thinking about that one. Now put under some more pressure. This is what happened when smoke gets in your eyes, Tom. Into the pink. Corner, this is a long throw. Robinson drills it in. Lays tantalizingly along the 6. And now trying to come out with it. Fair's not going to let it happen.
You can see that Vegas smells blood in the water right now. That goal has definitely energized them.
Talk about your response. You've got it.
And that's what you want. I mean, you talk maybe just 2-3 minutes apart. Great response by the Las Vegas Luces.
Cooper just serving things in. One and done that time? No. Try it on the reload. Johnson squares it. Here's Jackson from distance. Jackson stings that top of the net in slow motion.
You got to get out to him. You've got to get out and pressure that. You can't let players tee up from those areas. Where is somebody? You can't stand there that long and have that kind of look.
Ooh, that was swerving.
Olsen was up full stretch, I think had it covered, but you keep giving any team, especially a good team like Fresno, a chance like that, they're going to punish you.
And a foul foul will bring a free kick Las Vegas's way. Explain to Del Campo what he did.
Well, free kick from the same area that Parr took the last one. That one didn't turn out too good. Let's see what happens on this one.
The goal by Martinez ended a 200-minute scoreless drought for Las Vegas as we take another look.
Yeah, a little he got his arm up, and that's not uncommon for a defender, really, to get your arm up. But when you do catch the back of the player's head intentionally or unintentionally, it's a foul.
De La Fuente will be over the ball. Captain approached this with the left foot. Everybody waiting on the 18.
He's definitely looking like it's a serve, but you know what? That near play, that near post is in.
Another lofted ball.
That's just too high.
Down to Sandoval, able to turn on it, put it out of play. Will be a corner kick on the far side for Las Vegas. It's the second ball that's kind of just lofted.
It's just too high. Lofted balls that allows the defense to get underneath it. Sometimes allows the goalkeeper to come up. Like what you saw on the Robinson throw. It's on a line. It's hard. It's driven. It's very difficult to deal with.
Sandoval slow to get up. He's fine.
Fair play all around.
Preston. Bojo hyping the crowd. Driven into the area. Ooh, looking for Robinson. The two number 4s come together. It's too big. We'll be behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, that's two big fellas. Del Campo and Robinson going after that one. But that's what it's all about. I mean, look, you know, Fresno playing. They want to solidify the second spot in the West. Las Vegas, they want a playoff spot, and they know that it's do or die. I mean, they've got to start getting the 3 points to try to make this happen.
A lot of their rivals have some games in hand as well, so everyone counts the rest of the way out.
Yeah, the important thing is you take care of your own business. You can't control what other teams are going to do, but you can control your own business.
Fresno right now 4 points clear of Reno in the Western Conference standings, between second and third. Safely in the playoffs, but 2 is better than 3 as far as that first matchup. Preston goes down with the right foot. Gonna flick in. Suleiman was there. Robinson steady as Chavez was closing down. Fair. To be fair, the calmest player on the field in most cases.
He's a really good player for the Luces.
Martinez, the goal scorer, falls center of the park. Going low was Daly. Tracking back is Kurimoto, and he loses it into touch.
I'll tell you what, I've not seen Taborataka Preston run like this. I mean, he is running like a man possessed.
This is a Vegas team that played midweek. Fresno has the full week of rest.
That's the urgency you need from your players. That is the urgency Eric Ronaldo needs throughout the squad. That his pressure gives them a throw in. And here's another chance for Gabe Robinson to get a long throw in the box.
Robinson sizing things up. Drive it to the far post. Falls inside the area and put off target. And going to go off of Fresno. We'll have a corner kick once more.
Those are such weapons, Jeff. And you see the problems they cause when done well. A long throw, an effective long throw causes so many problems for the defensive team.
Fans, the Fall Family 4-pack is the best offer ever for Lights fans. Get 4 tickets and a used jersey for $44. Visit lightsfc.com/family. The kick from Preston, driven, punched out of there by Cochran. And then put back into the mixer on a half volley. Lights appealing that it went out off of Fresno. It did not this time. So Fair still trying to get his first tally of the season.
I'll tell you what, great decision by Fair. Have a go. It's what you wanted. The ball comes back out. You've got to put that thing back on target to get it over. The last thing you want to do is like pass it in front of you. because that can turn into a counter the other way.
Tuesday we were training, we were watching the finishing drills. Those guys trying to hit things first time. And be clinical, which had been lacking the last couple of weeks. All the way back to TKO. Coming up on a half hour gone. 1-1 our score. The goals from Alex Cooper and Christian Martinez. The answer? Lofted ball. Souza trying to run on the end of it. And cleared by Del Campo. Oh, it is 50-50 City in the center of the park.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this game has got a bit of spice to it. You got two teams that are getting after it. Both teams really wanting these 3 points. Vegas Lights desperately needing 3 points. And like we said, in Fresno's case, just a team that really wants to keep pushing that table and keep that second spot in the West.
31st minute. Cochran. Chavez backwards. Kurimoto. Now Cooper. Cooper on the overlap. It's another dangerous ball across. It was Torre to get his head to it, or that had danger. Will Robinson all over it.
When that came off his head, I still thought it was a bit dangerous. Will Robinson.
Martin. Another dangerous cross. That one looking for Johnson. Get out and stop those. Long switch. Fuente outside of the boot. Able to get it up. Here comes the speedster. Preston. Continue the run. Good job by Martin that time to thwart the advancement. Tranquillo. Kafa. Settling things down to Kurimoto. Cooper.
If you're Fresno, this is a good spell. What you want to do is keep possession. Keep pinging the ball about. Little 5-yard balls can change the complexity of what you're looking at. And they move players around. They start to move the Vegas players around. And you start to find players in open pockets of space.
Small able to get back to Kurimoto. Makes a turn. Stuck on the left side of the field here the last 45 seconds or so. Switch initiated. Here's Daly.
You certainly have to pick your moments to press. You can't press for 90 minutes. It's just not possible.
Here's Kafa. Danger man trying to get to his right foot. Good step in front by Torres, who came back. Para. Sousa. Turning around is Christian Martinez. Fuente feeling it. We'll go up the line. And we'll allow that one to go into touch. Throw in Las Vegas here in the 33rd. And again, like we've always said all season, it's like a set piece when number 4 comes up.
Oh, it is. And it's been quite effective tonight. There's been lots of times that ball has fallen inside the box and in a spot right outside the 6. That is just waiting for someone to poke it in.
Cochran and company ready. Time keeper was out for it.
Yeah, he read that. He was on a line. He saw it coming. Made a good line in his box. Aggressively got out, got it at the high point.
Cochran out of Alpharetta, Georgia, 27-year-old. A loanee from Nashville a year ago. Former Atlanta Silverback. Jamal Johnson, steady the ship, running from Cooper. Jackson was coming more central. Battle at the halfway line. Elijah Martin, Fresno native. That Fresno U23 setup, he and Samara.
Good tackle.
built players, not bought. Whistle on a foul against the Foxes.
Well, we said one of the keys was to find kryptonite for Chavez. Well, so far, they've managed that. So far, he's been fairly quiet. And if you're ever playing against a guy like that, that's a good thing.
Especially the guy that had 2 goals against Las Vegas in game 8-3 that was 1-2-1 by Fresno.
Look, last time out versus Reno, he had a goal, 3 shots on target.
Preston keeps his feet, cuts it to the right, top of the box. Torres, no, got deflected. De La Fuente back into the mixer. Off his chest. And we'll recycle things. A chance to see that Fresno game against Reno last week. All you need to do is tune into the last 3 minutes.
Oh. You could see what he wanted to do there. He saw the runner coming in. He wanted to take a first-time touch and get him played in.
Fresno won that 3-2 after being up 2-0. They allowed 2 goals after 88 minutes, and they got a penalty in stoppage time to win it. Adam Smith called it, it was like a cup final. One of those that takes years off your life. Johnson loses the handle. Goal kick, Las Vegas. Now tune in to ESPN3 on September 18th for a potential Eastern Conference playoff preview, and one of the league's top defenses, St. Louis FC, led by Anthony Pulis, welcomes high-powered New York Red Bulls 2 to the Lou. See it all September 18th during Wednesday Night Soccer on ESPN3. Red Bulls 2 currently second in the Eastern Conference.
Red Bulls, are they second or are they top spot? I believe they're in the top spot.
They are. Now, well, they're tied within the 11, 56 points even.
I'll tell you what, how good an organization is that? I mean, from their first team to the USL team to their youth teams, great organization.
You look at a lot of the MLS affiliated teams in this league, none of them have that lofty status and standings like Red Bulls do.
But they've had that for years.
Former champs.
This isn't just 1 year.
No, it's not a one-off.
No.
They played one more game than Indy 11, yet they're both on 56. Tampa Bay still holding on to dear life in third. Some run of form in recent weeks has dipped.
Well read by Gabe Robinson there.
Back in the wild, wild west, coming in with Sumara. He ran to a brick wall wearing the 88 jersey of Junior Sandoval.
You know, this is a very lively performance for a team that played, you know, just a few days ago in a real hard-fought game against Phoenix. Credit Coach Eric Ronaldo for getting his team in really good shape to take on another very talented team in Fresno. I mean, you think about it, they're playing Phoenix and Fresno, the number 1 and 2 teams within, you know, 3 days of each other.
Santi de La Fuente. Ooh, a little shove from Jackson, and he paid the price for it.
Yeah, he caught an elbow or something. Caught something to
check for the chicklets.
She's checking his teeth. So as he's running, you see right there, De La Fuente, as he falls, his arm comes up.
Good news for Jackson, he's up.
He doesn't need a dentist, so he's okay.
De La Fuente over the ball. 39th minute. Dangerous ball served in, chasing it down.
That's good height. If that could be just a little bit further, just a little bit further to tantalizingly lead those players coming in. But that's good pace. Good height.
La Bonita is the official supermarket of Lights FC. The best single game prices in town. For every Lights game, visit La Bonita Supermarket for your Lights tickets. The 40th minute, 1-1 our score. The equalizer from Christian Martinez in the 21st. Trying to snap a 4-game winless run. Lights went on the road, got 2 results, 2 draws, and then came home and promptly lost 2. A place here at Cashman where they've only lost once previously all season. And now in the position, you gotta beat the second place team tonight and then maybe get a couple of positive results on the road the rest of the way.
Hey, that's life in the big city. That's what you got to do. The task isn't easy, but that's the task.
These men will fight to the bitter end.
It doesn't get easier. The next game against Austin on the road. You know, they're 5th currently. Then you got Colorado Springs, or 17th, but then you pick it back up against a team that you're in competition with, San Antonio. So
Sousa forces the issue. Leads to another corner kick.
If you win tonight, if you can start stringing together 3 points, your picture looks totally different. Then belief creeps in. Then maybe other teams start looking behind them and going, hey, wait a minute, this team's creeping up.
Falls fortuitously. Oh, didn't get enough of it. Did Christian Torres.
He'd want that back, wouldn't he?
He's almost nonchalant. I'm just going to stick it to the back post. Cochran got low and got it.
I think he was trying to hit it well. I think he was trying to hit it on target. Probably didn't catch it as he'd want to. Certainly from there, you'd think you have a good chance to score.
Lights being outshot 8-5. Both teams have 2 on target. Parra.
Oh, wow.
On the overlap to De La Fuente. Action building again. Slide and a miss for Sumara. Ball across and right along the line. Keeping it in play is CJ Cochran.
If you're Faraday, Sousa, you've got to get across the defender, man. Your whole run is not to get across the defender. That was too easy. I believe that was that Mickey Daly, or was that, I think it was Mickey Daly, positioned himself well. If you get across the team, it's something you'll score.
Torre taking any chances putting that one out. Will be a throw in here for Fresno. 42nd minute, 1-1 our score. Smith dealing with the broken arm. He said in his call this week that I have one less hand to motion with to be a little more efficient.
Does he have his game notes tucked in there? A la Chevy Chase and Spies Like Us.
Martinez comes away, but a foul was committed first, and now Lights player is going to go into the book. And as the referee was looking away, there was an altercation away from the initial foul. A little chatsy.
Definitely a booking coming. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Did he show the card? Perhaps he already showed it. Okay.
Yeah, yep, got his hands up.
So he's going to get him for his hands up, for sure. And Sandoval comes across trying to win the ball.
Official word. As we get closer and closer to our ABC Hyundai halftime reports.
So we'll have a free kick here. That's what we know for sure.
Eventually.
And I would be willing to bet you that it's that man right there, number 10, Kaffa, who will take it. And he's quite good at set pieces.
2 goals, 5 assists this year. Had a goal against Las Vegas last year.
So if I'm Olsen, I'm aware of the cross coming in, and I'm aware of my near post.
34 years old now, but his younger days, Kaffa with Zaragoza and Real Betis in La Liga.
And you can tell Olsen is aware of both by his positioning.
Hooks it in.
Oh.
There's Torre that got ahead to it.
Well done by Torre.
Still work to do. Kurimoto. Now Johnson has his pocket picked. And it will be a throw in for Las Vegas Luces FC on Hispanic Heritage Night. Any guess, venture guess, how many tamales have been eaten thus far in the building?
Ooh.
If we can get, if we can get Steve Pastorino, when he gives the attendance, give us the information on how many tamales have been chowed down.
But how quickly? See, that's
the key.
That's what I want.
You were the expert on that one.
That's my expertise. Eating tamales quickly.
Even though DJ Ocho was trying to take them off your plate.
I was grateful for that.
Lifted long by Fair. 50-50 in the air was won by Del Campo. He'll win his fair share of those. Sousa dancing on the ball. 45th minute, waiting stoppage time from our fourth official.
Will he look into the camera like he did that one time?
Yeah,
brilliant.
Hey, look here. We are now in stoppage time in this first half. Sandoval. 1 minute. So 45 seconds to go.
1 minute?
With 2 goals?
With how many cards? How many players down? 2 goals? 1 minute? I'm no math major, but I'll tell you what, I'll bet you it's more than that.
Foul against Las Vegas. Coach Ronaldo saying, did you see the foul behind the play? Para explaining.
Making sure we can't see what he's saying.
Battery's worried about getting sick.
I'm not going anywhere where my mind wants to take me in that conversation because that'll get me in trouble. I will just say he's covering his mouth because he doesn't want the camera to see what he's saying.
This could be the last kick of the half. Lofted into the attacking third of Fresno. Coming back is Jackson. Players and bodies hitting the floor. And there's the whistle. And Christian Torres down on the mat. And we have reached the half. So expect perhaps more fireworks in the second.
I wish that camera would pan a little bit left to watch where Alex Smith went. Because that's probably the direction that Eric Ronaldo was.
1-1 at the half. Our ABC Hyundai halftime report coming your way next on ESPN Plus and MyLV TV.
ABC Hyundai, the Hyundai Epic Summer Clearance Event is on now. Get epic savings like over $5 grand in savings when you lease the impressive new 2019 Tucson SE for just $179 a month for 36 months. ABC Hyundai, #1 in Nevada for a reason.
Let the experts at Select Physical Therapy get you back to an active lifestyle. Our comprehensive programs deliver the highest level of physical therapy, hand therapy, sports medicine, and work health rehabilitation. Our highly skilled therapists develop individualized treatment plans to exceed your expectations. So don't live in pain. To request an appointment today, visit selectphysicaltherapy.com. Select Physical Therapy, the power of physical therapy.
All right, Bar, let's see what you got. Great, Bar. That's really using your head. You made the team.
Thanks, Coach.
Water?
I'd do anything to sell you a car.
That was hard work.
High energy bills have you feeling like you're in the penalty box? Score a hat trick with the Universal Solar Direct exclusive. 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 5 months. Don't get stuck paying interest with the other guys. Invest today, save for a lifetime. Call Universal Solar Direct today and receive up to $5,000 from NV Energy just for going solar. 0 down, 0 interest, 0 payments for 5 months. Universal Solar Direct, proud sponsor of the Vegas Golden Knights.
Universal Solar Direct. Pay less for your electric.
At ABC Hyundai, the Hyundai Epic Summer Clearance Event is on now. Get epic savings like over $5 grand in savings when you lease the impressive new 2019 Tucson SE for just $179 a month for 36 months. ABC Hyundai, #1 in Nevada for a reason.
We're back. It is your ABC Hyundai halftime report all season long. Halftime has been brought to you by ABC Hyundai, official sponsor of the $5 Give Back program. Jeff Radcliffe, Tom Traxler. So we take a little look at the live standings in the Western Conference. The Las Vegas Lights below that line of demarcation, below the 10th spot. But right now, as we mentioned, Phoenix running away with things.
Yeah, but Fresno, look, solidly in that second spot, game in hand on Reno. So valuable points on the line for them tonight as well. And you see San Antonio, even with New Mexico United, who are in action tonight in games, 1 point behind them, and they will be looking to push up that table.
9 and 10, those two teams will be opponents of Las Vegas in the coming weeks. Here's why it's so important. Portland Timbers, one of those teams outside looking in, they lost tonight, which helps Las Vegas's odds. But you look at the odds, according to the USLChampionship.com, looking good for El Paso, not so much for Las Vegas Lights FC, 5%.
El Paso, 3 of their next 5 games are against Fresno, Reno, and Austin. That's not going to be easy. So they do have a tough road coming up and potential banana skins all throughout it, whereas San Antonio, in 3 of their next 5 games, they're playing teams 16, 14, and 12 in the standings. So,
well, look in the wild, wild west. Coming your way Sunday, a little 2-pack of games. Sacramento hosting RGV, Austin and Reno 1868. Then midweek, your games Tacoma Defiance, trying to shake off that drubbing they had at the hands of Reno. And then Wednesday, Fresno and RGV. Well, here in Las Vegas at Cashman Field, Lights in a 1-1 tussle with the Foxes of Fresno FC. We go around the USL Championship in League One right now.
Sullivan Asante does it again. Mr. Reliable from the spot. Asante does it again.
As Asante steals it and just puts it into the back of the net.
Sam DaCosta. The attempt at an amazing goal. And maybe a goal of the year candidate from Rodrigo DaCosta.
This sign as well.
That's a good point. Let's wait and see if they do.
As Kamara absolutely flies past Tete for pace. Here's Kamara. And a brilliant save from Cody Mizell. Mohamed Kamara is causing problems.
Mikey Rowe now. Rowe takes it on and it's in! What a strike! And Tormenta, they strike first! Ontivero. Silva will have a hit! Oh, good save from Ejimadu.
Safe.
Hilton goes charging through, has to go! And what a strike it is from...
Oh, that's sensational! Oh, what a strike! Kadima! Saved by Bettleson! The Orban lets it fly, more on the save. He's getting better and better.
around the USL Championship. ABC Hyundai halftime report continues. Las Vegas won Fresno FC. Jeff Radcliffe, Tom Traxler, as we catch up on some of the notable things going on in the USL Championship. Our news and notes. Well, if they win tonight, Tom, Phoenix Rising will make it 20 wins, not just 20 results, 20 wins in a row.
That's unbelievable. You couldn't have dreamt that to start the season. And again, the thing is, it's a winning streak, and they're up on LA right now.
3-0 at the half right now, so it looks like 20 is going to happen.
And at times they don't look like a team that might win the game, but they do, and that's a mark of a really great team.
Check out that Culture Collection, jerseys. And Wednesday night soccer coming your way. Anthony Pulis' man against the front-running Red Bull 2. It's coming your way on ESPN3 midweek on Wednesday night soccer. Here's a look at the Eastern Conference standings right now. As we mentioned in that first half, 56 points even. Red Bulls 2 and Indy 11, who have been on fire, especially at home where they're unbeaten.
Well, I'll tell you what, don't shut your eyes on Pittsburgh. They have a game in hand. I mean, they could vault themselves up that table. Indy 11 still, if they win the game in hand, could go to the top spot. Those top 5 spots may be moving around quite a little bit, but Birmingham, man, even though -10, amazingly in a playoff spot and looking to hold on.
St. Louis looking to solidify a playoff spot once more. Our team of the week looks like this. Across the top, you've got Envolson, Dixon, and Sandoval, the other Sandoval over at New Mexico United. And Kuzminski, the best goalkeeper on that team. And our old friend Eric Avila. Avi there making on that team for Birmingham Legion. Player of the week comes from El Paso Locomotive. He had 2 goals against Las Vegas in that 3-0 win. Josue Gomez.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, when you look at the body of work that he put in against the Las Vegas Lights with the 2 goals, it would be hard not to pick him for player of the week.
Josue Gomez getting the honors for week 27. It is halftime at Cashman Field on Hispanic Heritage Night. Lights locked in a 1-1 tussle with Fresno FC. We'll be right back, second half.
Hey, I'm Brian Salmon.
And I'm Amber Dixon. Enjoy tonight's game and be sure to watch News 3 live at 11 tonight.
Yep, we'll have highlights and you never know, you might end up on TV too.
The place for all the Lights action is with News 3 Sports.
And good luck to the Las Vegas Lights.
Because of UMC, there's a wide open road ahead of me.
Because of UMC, she can grow up with her twin sister.
Because of UMC, I'm here to help you.
UMC, the highest level of care in Nevada.
Jarritos. Super good. Que bueno son.
Boston Dental Group, your place for friendly, gentle, and convenient dental care in Las Vegas. We offer you expert specialists such as orthodontics, implants, cosmetic dentistry, and even pedodontics for your children. Call us today to take advantage of our limited time offers. 25% off cleanings and only $250 down to start your braces today. Call 702-388-8888.
Boston Dental Group, making healthy smiles more affordable to you.
Professional soccer returns to Cashman Field when your Las Vegas Lights FC take on San Antonio FC Saturday, October 5th at 7:30 p.m. Don't miss the Zappos fan tailgate before the game, or you can catch all the action on MyOV TV, Channel 21, Cable 12.
All 3 of Las Vegas's last 5 games this season will be on the road. Gotta get this one tonight against Fresno FC, 1-1 at the half. Let's take a look at your halftime highlights of this one. And it was the visitors that would strike first, really against the run of play.
Yeah, Las Vegas started out really strong, and they were putting all kinds of pressure. And then a clearance that didn't get very far, but you see that amount of time, and you see what can happen. And Alex Cooper absolutely buries that chance. leaving Thomas Olsen with not much he could do. I mean, that was bending and swerving away and found the top corner.
Goal of the week material.
But the one thing you want as a coach is a response after a goal. And that's exactly what the Luces gave Eric Winalda. As you see right there, Cochran, he didn't see anybody coming. Maybe it was a smoke, I don't know. But what he did see was the ball going by him, because Christian Martinez tallies his first goal of the season in a Las Vegas Luces uniform.
Para, the 6th assist, that leads the team on that play.
But there's another player who I thought has had a really good half. Taborataka Preston. He is absolutely playing with the urgency I think that Coach Eric Winalda would be looking for. Using his pace, running hard. But again, it's one thing the Vegas Lights could be doing a lot better is getting out and pressuring players like Jackson. You can't let players have those kind of shots that wide open. And this is another weapon that the Vegas Luces, the Las Vegas Luces, have used to their advantage, is that long throw by Gabe Robinson. You see there, it drops, it's waiting for someone to tuck it in. All in all, good half, very entertaining half, and hopefully both teams come back out and are ready to go for a great second half.
Let's support a Cashman ready to explode and lead Lights FC, Luces FC to their victory, first in 5 matches, dating back to that game against Portland. Let's take a look at the home schedule coming up. The whole schedule, rather. San Antonio and Reno will be the last 2 at Cashman this year, but you gotta get something out of Austin and Colorado Springs first before closing out New Mexico.
Yeah, look, these are must-win. Everything is a must-win, but you see they close out the season with 2 tough teams, so gotta get the points, get on a roll, and then anything could happen. You never know, but you gotta win the games. It's gotta start tonight.
That 5% prediction on USLChampionship.com would rise a little bit should they come away with the 3 points tonight. So out of the locker room, it will be Lights FC to attack the right side as we call the action to you. Fresno into the supporters' end. Winalda explaining to Malik Badawi, our referee tonight. Remember, towards the end of that half, it started getting a little bit contentious. Fans taking advantage of those $20 jerseys available right now. That man, you would need one without a sleeve. It is Adam Smith, the 48-year-old, trekking back to his technical area.
Well, he can always put it on, put his right arm through. That way his left arm stays covered.
Former goalkeeper coach of Portland Timbers. And the goalkeeper himself. Being one-handed tonight. Ready to signal the start. 45 more on the clock.
The referee looks confused. He's wandering around, looking everywhere. Can I start? Can I start? Where's the ball?
Oh, this is not Ross Pro. Can't finish? Can't finish, can't finish, can't finish.
Can't finish. He's looking for the ball. Yeah, it helps having a ball to have a game. And not just any ball, but that select ball.
Select Sports bringing the equipment to USL Championship again this year. Lights attacking left to right. Is game on once more from Las Vegas. Some kind of energy the lads bring out of the locker room at halftime. If you are Eric Winalda, what was the message if you were coaching this team at half?
I think I said we've got to get out and pressure. We can't let people have open looks at goal. Keep doing everything that you're doing. We're handling Chavez really well, Kaffa really well, and keep the tempo up, keep the high pressure up.
Para being a general nuisance tonight, creating that goal in that first half. And what was a routine play, really, for most goalkeepers. And he was Jan Cochran, like white on rice.
You can get too casual sometimes as a player.
There's Sumara. And the overlap is Jackson. Ball in and making no mistake and putting it out for a corner is Torre.
As you mentioned, Alex Smith, former goalkeeper coach, former goalkeeper. I'm sure he's not going to be too pleased with Cochran. Although he might be able to sympathize. He may have had something similar happen in his career. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I'm sure it'll be like, you know, you need to have the urgency and take care of the ball.
Kick up coming. There's 2 there to take.
Well, and Vegas put 2 out. That's good. They send 2, you send 2.
At the top, something off the training ground here, perhaps, and that will be put into the electric company.
Well defended, but that's what you do. I mean, you always talk about it. You know, if they send 2, don't send 1. They send 2, you send 2. Stop any short corner that they might want to take.
Samara, 5'5", native of Sierra Leone. Laredo Heat earlier this season, a product of the Fresno FC U23s. Making his 4th start tonight. Plays bigger than that 5'5" package. It'll be a deep throw for Fresno FC. The Foxes coming in. Just 4 losses this year.
Usually players that are, you know, have a stat show at 5'5", they bring a lot to the game though, in terms of strength or speed. There's always something that kind of makes them special.
Lifted by Cooper. Souza got a foot to it.
Might have got Gabe Robinson in the eye.
Para playing a beautiful through ball. Sent across.
What?
Martinez was offside. The goal won't count.
I'd like to see how quickly that flag went up, because he was already in and about to, then the whistle came. You'd think the whistle would come much sooner. And he may be very well right. We'll have a look here. Hard to tell from that angle. From when the ball was played. No, from when the ball was played, it's just
don't give credit.
Unsure.
Preston able to put it in the back.
You'll certainly give the assistant referee all the benefit of the doubt, but you'd think that whistle would come immediately. Maybe he didn't see it. The assistant may have put his flag up early, and the center official didn't see it.
Inside the 18. Olsen is on it as Chavez making things difficult in that 18-yard area. The 6'1", 1-pounder out of Industry, California.
It's difficult to stop any. That's a good ball, actually. That ball had to find, to get between lines to get to feet.
So we'll cycle it back. Just underway, second half, 1-1 our score. Jeff Radcliffe, Tom Traxler, and our entire ESPN Plus crews trying to bring you Saturday night soccer here from Cashman Field. Hope you're able to get your jarritos at halftime, or if you're in the stadium, $20 gets you all you can drink Estrella Jalisco.
Jarrito, super good.
It was. A new sangria flavor. Solid choice. Martin.
The mandarin orange, my favorite.
Can't go wrong.
You like the pineapple?
I do. Although the new cola version they had.
Ooh, that was
MXN.
Good.
Yes. We were working Wednesday, so we couldn't take advantage of the 2 routes or of Estrella Jalisco.
I may have had one.
You're not even sure.
Contest.
Yeah, you had to dunk the tamales in something.
I had to drink some of your show.
Johnson.
Good tackle. Moby Fair with a very well-timed challenge.
He got it right. Now again, Barra.
It's the extras.
Everything difficult.
That's the extras. Well, see, just good timing right there, and you've got to get that right.
Brave with it. Turn from Jackson. It's gone in this second half. Switch to the near side. Cooper, the goal scorer. Things to open up. Kurimoto. Johnson. Jackson to the right side. Daly. Trying to break a line with the pass. Jackson again. Back heel. Tackled away from by Torres. Couldn't keep it though. This run held up and put off target. And a nice build up there from Jamal Johnson trying to finish it off. Johnson, 7 goals, 4 assists thus far.
Good series of one-touch passing that's going to create this chance. Well played by Fresno.
Foul will give a free kick to Las Vegas Lights FC, and a yellow card comes out as well.
Del Campo goes in the book.
So now both center backs have been booked.
Yeah, so I'd say a few cards been thrown in this one so far.
Put that in the 52nd. Parra in a familiar spot on the turf.
Right. Rubs his head, shakes the cobwebs. You look at Jackson. Jackson's not believing it. Kind of has a word, shakes his head.
So Lafuente puts it in play. It's Del Campo to win it with the header. Oh, what a foul. Just outside the 18. We'll give it back to Fresno as it continues. A bit argy-bargy. Oh, checking the head here.
Yeah, I think they need to check the head here. Uh-oh. Something's going on. A little flare up. Let's have a look here. Back up that camera.
How about the air?
Presson, his elbow got him. Not intentional. Sousa. Yeah. Was that Sousa? Sousa got him. Sorry.
So Faraday into the book. So he went high in the sky.
Well, he went up, and I think it's more a balance thing. But when he comes down, he gets the player for Fresno.
Campo. Wide card.
Why card?
That's what he said. Trying to get an explanation.
Why card? So he's asking, why did you card the Vegas player?
No, maybe when he got his earlier.
Maybe.
Now this is a little more concerning here for Fresno. This Suleiman Samara clearly he walked off and checked off.
I think he's clearly been cut.
I heard Eric say another elbow.
Well, again, he did get him, but he was up and he was coming down. He more using his arms for balancing, and he caught the player.
Good confirmation, Del Campo. As you said, got the card and then asked why. And now we've answered that for you.
Because you're naughty, and you shouldn't do those things. That's why you got it.
The best here for Samara. A lot of shoving going on.
Look, you could tell these two teams are a bit of a rival.
Some belligerence.
Del Campo, so be careful.
He's on a yellow already. So Samara came off the field and will have a change in the lineup. So first sub is Amir Alhajic. Alhajic had that penalty to seal the deal last week. The Bosnian making his 15th appearance of the season. So Samara out, Alhajic in. So this changes the shape for Adam Smith. Martinez brings it down. Sousa jousting. Cleared into space. And able to run here is Jackson. Shakes off one tackle. Kafa sends it across. Missed his intended target to be tracked down by Brian De La Fuente.
Yeah, I think Chavez can jump with his 6'1" frame, but he's not Shaq.
Or Peter Crouch, for that matter.
For those that remember, Peter Crouch, the Stoke Liverpool man. And Southampton.
English international. What was he, 6'7"?
He's pretty tall.
He was like a giraffe. Like a baby giraffe. It looked awkward, but he was effective. De La Fuente coming back from that ACL injury that he suffered in the preseason. Did it in 6 months' time. Oh, times changed medically, huh?
Amazing.
Player, captain of this team that has been missed. Fair on the ball in an advanced spot. Back to Sousa. Take the byline. All the way across, headed out and in! Preston's got the goal. It's 2-1 Las Vegas. Yes!
Yowza, yowza, yowza. So, boy, Taka Preston getting just rewards for his performance tonight. And well done by Ferdy Sousa. Fantastic cross. Well, thinks his side's going to take a touch. Speed right by. Great pace. And look, coming in, getting across the defender, getting ahead of the defender.
Nice advice, Tom.
Preston comes in high, strong, hammers it down and home, and the Vegas Lights have a lead.
Preston's 6th goal of the year on Ferdy Sousa's first assist of the year. Came at a great time. 58th minute. Las Vegas has went from 1 down to 1 up. Now what kind of response will the Foxes have? In dangerous spots, good things happen.
That's what Adam Smith will be looking for. Or Adam Smith, excuse me, that's what Adam Smith will be looking for as a response. That's what he always wants as a coach. You got a goal down now. Are you brave enough to come back? We'll be looking for the response.
Oh, goodness. They got crunched on the far side. Long switch. We'll play this out here. Is it Sousa that is down? Let's see, and in some obvious pain. Ferdy is the best here.
No indication, so we'll have to wait and see. See if Coach Eric Winald is readying. Looks like he might be readying substitution.
Take a look and see if we can decipher what happened. And it was Preston, not Sousa.
He rolled that ankle, didn't he?
So minutes after scoring the go-ahead goal, he's still prone.
I think Coach Eric Winald getting word of what happened.
And the guy who's been so crucial last month for Las Vegas.
It's crucial here tonight. He's had a great game here tonight. Just getting up and down, flying down the left side with the goal.
Looks like Pablo Cruz, the player to come in.
I think I have to, yeah. So,
Trainers continuing to check out the ankle.
They're going to certainly take every precaution.
Cruz will come in like-for-like change here. As Pablito is on for the 26th time this year. When he is on, he can create chances, the best of them. And he had a goal against Fresno in that 2-1 loss. He crashed the back post on a Gabe Robinson throw-in. We wish the best, as everybody in the house. The same sentiments for Tabora Taka Preston. The Cameroonian will come off.
Big round of applause.
Seth, the trainer, there with him.
Hard not to, a player like that, it's hard for him not to endear himself to you. You just always ask that players give their very best, and I think you can always count on that.
Well, that's good. He's putting weight on it.
Oh,
no, they're waving the sub off.
Oh, hold on a minute, then. Let's have a look here. Tom Cruise. Okay, fine.
I don't know. Is it just one of these things where there's a precaution?
I mean, you saw what happened in the replay, and you'd be like, wow.
Was he like the rubber band man?
Well, tell you what, I told you, he's having a good night. He's feeling it.
Oftentimes, you can get by on adrenaline. So Preston will stay out. Sub pulled off the board, and
why not?
Cruz will have to wait. Usually going into the tackle there, Preston. Will come back. It's Elijah Martin, Fresno native, on the deck. That's the man he beat to the line. Normally you'd have Zach Ellis-Hayden at that spot, who is sitting out due to a yellow card accumulation suspension. So he put the midfielder back at right back, did Adam Smith. You miss from Zach Ellis-Hayden is his superb crossing ability when he does get forward. Jackson. There's a roll of a tea kettle. Preston. Ooh. That's good. That one all the way over here.
Good, strong challenge.
Irresistible meeting immovable.
Well, I don't know. 1-1, I will tell you that. I don't know which one you're calling irresistible, which one you're calling it movable, but the Fresno player won that one.
Cleaned up. De La Fuente will reload. Jamal Johnson. Turn is Juan Pablo Cafa. Oh, and it got away. Martin will come back.
Las Vegas Luz is sitting in a low block right now.
They've been playing in that posture for a while. Last month or so. Trying to eke out some results on the road, but now at home with a 1-goal lead. Is this the safe bet?
Well, while they have possession, this is not hurting you. This doesn't hurt any team. That's the ball you're trying to stop, and they did, and then they turned it into a possible counter the other way.
Martinez trying to find Preston. See if he has to drop a gear after that injury. Oh, what a warrior to come out. He was down for a considerable amount of time. Johnson. Nowhere to go. Daly.
They've got all 11 players sitting back in at this point. Vegas.
Kafa who can unlock things. Getting away. Johnson against two Lights defenders. Sousa backing in and will have possession on the foul.
He spots it. And this is all about the Las Vegas Lights. I think finally they're getting some of their just works, because at times they play just as well as anybody in the league, but they'll always tend to give up something silly, and that's what they want to avoid.
Fans, 2020 season tickets are now on sale with the lowest average price in Lights history, plus you get the free jersey. Reserved seats will be assigned on a first-come, first-served basis, so sign up today. Of course, the new jersey will be redesigned by the fans. Chasing, 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 not getting there. Morgataka Preston.
Yeah, get your tickets. It's, you know, it's an exciting environment that's been created by Brett Lashbrook and his great team. The Las Vegas Luces.
Hispanic Heritage Night.
So get out there and enjoy the atmosphere. Nothing better than being in the game live.
5th best in the league in average attendance this year, averaging 7,570 a game. Jackson. Martinez. So no subs here for Las Vegas as of yet. It's the one change for Fresno.
I'm sure there'll be some subs coming, but if the team is playing well, you don't want to mess with it.
Job by Christian Torres to read that. Absorbing some pressure here after that go-ahead goal. Nice touch by Telefuente, with Kafa closing him down. Lloyd, Martinez will be whistled for the foul there. Hudzik. Johnson. Possession here in the last 5 minutes or so for the Foxes. Kafa to his left. Got a shot away and put it into the stands.
Good cover, good pressure around the ball. Enough players there, that wasn't going to become an issue. Vegas Lights right now committed to defending. They've put all their bodies back. Now, you have to turn that into an attack at some point. You don't want to keep absorbing pressure, especially, we're only in the 69th minute now. 21 minutes to go. You want to have a run and spell of possession yourself.
Lights would like to plant their flag at another home win, trying to put to bed this 2-game losing streak at home.
That's one thing Coach Eric Ronaldo pointed out to us. It's not very often that that's happened to the Las Vegas Lights FC this year. The Luces, they've not lost back-to-back many times. This is, I think, the first time it's happened all year.
Jackson is forced back now by Martin. Daly and Del Campo will play catch, and here comes the press.
But what's the press behind it?
Torre, the air, pulls this down. Off the chest, Jackson trying to get a turn. The Brazilian chipping into the area. Job by Fair to read it. The official attendance from Steve Pastorino, 7,228. 7,228 in the house to witness this epic struggle.
Good attendance at Cashman.
The week had over 5,000. Lower than the average, but on a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Oh, and a penalty for Las Vegas. And who's on the ball? It is Preston once more.
Unless something crazy happens, that is my vote for player of the match. I'll tell you that much. Have a look, he gets into the box, looks to come up top, and yep, indeed. Amir Alihadzik. Hangs a leg out. You can't do that in the box as a defender. You do that, a lot of times it's going to go to the spot.
Alihadzik scored the penalty to give them the win last week. Now he concedes it. And a chance for Las Vegas to go 2 goals up. Parra sitting on 10. Should he score this, will be the all-time goal-scoring leader in Lights history. Parra shoots, and he puts it in the back of the net. It is 3-1 Las Vegas. It's 11 for 11. Parra, the best ever for Las Vegas Lights FC.
I'll tell you what, well taken penalty, because Cochran had guessed the right way. And if Parra didn't put it up on it, I think that was saved. But you hit him low, you hit him hard, you always have a chance to score. And that's exactly what Irvin Raul Parra did for his record-breaking goal. Congratulations, leading scorer in Las Vegas Lights history.
The Llama Man, the sombrero and the smoke. to celebrate. And putting the penalty now for Irvin Parra. Makes it 11 goals on the season. And here comes another change for Adam Smith. Now his team down 2 goals. And what is far from a must-win, sitting in second place in the West. Good second half here coming out of the locker room. 2 goals to the good. And it is 3-1 Las Vegas. Ooh.
It's going to be a player down for Fresno.
Casillas came in for Jackson on substitution. And Lawal was in for Chavez, who did not make his mark in this one against his former coach.
Yeah, again, I think that you just look and the Las Vegas Luces. You said earlier, you got to find the kryptonite for Jaime Chavez, and they did.
Here comes Vinny Vermeer to spell Tristan Torres, settle things down. And right now, a happy night with 17 minutes to go. And Irvin Raul Parra came into this match on 10 goals for the season, but also in franchise history. He was tied with Sammy Ochoa and Raul Mendiola. And he now is the all-time leader through 2 seasons.
Hold the phone here because they have a set piece.
And Akafa, one of the best at delivering.
Yes, indeed.
Do not lighten the mood yet. Anytime you have these subs, sometimes people are out of position. Kafa, good delivery. And a swing and a miss from Johnson. Able to get it across again, absorbing it is Tommy Olsen.
Good save. Tommy Olsen, great header out. For the Las Vegas Luces, that is danger averted.
Remember, Las Vegas conceded the first goal in this one back in the 21st minute, or 17th minute rather. In danger of conceding another here. Oh, and doing a good job was Gabe Robinson.
What a tackle.
Step for step.
Because I'm not sure Olsen was in a bad area.
Onside is Sousa. Will send it across. Leaving it for Sandoval. Great save there, coming in out of nowhere with Daly to thwart the attempt. And maybe Preston should have let it fly.
Mickey Daly pulling the underdog saving Polly Purebred imitation. As I mean, you just see it coming out of nowhere because that's in the back of the net.
Back-to-back plays by center backs on either side of the pitch. 15 minutes to go. 3-1 lights. Don't adjust your screen. The blue smoke wafting over Cashman Field.
Just do not adjust your hue.
Or anything else. Fair continuing the second game at right back. The throw from Casillas.
If you're seeing blue, you should. If you're feeling blue, you're probably a Fresno fan.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place. Well, the last 15 minutes of games have not been friendly to Las Vegas Lights FC this year. Have allowed 17 goals from 75 minutes on this year. 17. So this is usually the witching hour for Las Vegas.
Yeah, the 75th minute mark. People start to get nervous.
Usually that's after midnight on Fremont Street would be the witching hour, would it not?
I I get nervous on Fremont Street.
You want to retreat into the Plaza Hotel and Casino, have 3 goals to sponsor here tonight.
I get nervous on Fremont Street at 12 in the afternoon.
Ain't that the truth? Your safe haven is the Plaza.
Oh, beautiful. Great place, the Plaza.
3 Plaza Hotel and Casino goals tonight. Could there be more in the offing? Maybe something on the counter. As Fresno pushing. Las Vegas absorbing. Here is Elijah Martin. The long ball is airmailed. Desert.
Look, this is where you just want to make sure that you're defensively sound at this point. As you read that graphic earlier on, it's not about pride. If you have to, clear it in row 18s, right? If you have to, clear it out of the stadium. This is not about being pretty, this is about being effective. Para. Fresno. Ooh, that's going to be a
nice.
Goal scorer
Cooper goes into the book.
Alex Cooper is in the book.
Feed my Frankenstein, Alex Cooper.
Well, he certainly did there. Yes, yes, I know you're hungry.
He was late. Cooper, the native of Birmingham, in England. Yeah, quite the career in Scotland did Cooper.
I'll tell you, he scored a dandy of a goal earlier.
He did.
Awesome.
Cooper played for St. Mirren, Inverness, Caledonian Thistle, Fife, Ross County, Falkirk. He's been all over.
He's been all over Scotland.
Yes. U17. He's covered Scotland national team.
He's covered more ground in Scotland than William Wallace.
It could take his lives, can't take away his freedom. William Wallace.
Scotland.
Beautiful. He has done damage to Edward Longshanks.
Beautiful country, though.
That's a beautiful country. Especially Inverness. The native of Birmingham. Little less, a little more low key. 7-year-old, and now a yellow card to go with his goal. 79th minute. And that one runs long, and goal kick it is for Tommy K. Olson.
If you're Fresno right now, you're looking for any possible chance. You need something to get by Thomas Olson.
Well, tonight in every home game, Station Casinos presents Lights Win, You Win. Just show your ticket at any Station Casino, Palms, or Wildfire. This week, you'll receive a free Lights FC t-shirt. It's open to all fans 21 and over, and boarding pass membership is required. Join here on ESPN Plus for the home to USL Championship and USL League One through the 2022 season. Big news last week.
It's good news. I certainly enjoy the coverage of so many games to watch.
Any game is available on ESPN family of networks. Some games on ESPN Deportes as well. Good to know on Hispanic Heritage Night. Here's Kafa.
There's a chance. And anytime you have a set piece, you got an opportunity.
It's lifted up. Favors defenses on that situation, and coming out with it is Para. And that's going to be too far to chase for Preston.
Well defended. Enough numbers back. Ball is lofted. Bar comes away. Even the ball, the outlet ball, it's you may give them a throw in, but it's not going to cause you too many problems.
Orange County helping out with a 2-0 victory against El Paso tonight. Phoenix 4-1 up on LA. Another helpful moment. We're on the field and heard the interview from Eric Winalda and wishing Rick Shantz the best. He told the fans we need them to cheer for them to help us make the playoffs. They got to beat some of our rivals. San Antonio 3-1 win though against Oklahoma City.
Certainly helping their cause.
So everything for the most part looking good tonight.
I'm sure Reno is sitting looking at this result probably pretty satisfied.
I'm
As
sure
they'll chase Fresno for the second spot.
Well, that's the only negative with the other Silver State team being helped out by Las Vegas. These two rivals. Playing that last home game of the regular season on the 12th of October. With hopefully a lot on the line for Lights FC. Down goes Vermeer. An animated Augie Rodriguez. What a positive dude that guy is, huh?
Very much so.
Sitting there watching the Mexico-Argentina game on his phone, getting excited with every Argentine goal. The U.S. got the 1-1 draw with Uruguay. Getting laid on in Vegas. Lights looking to cash in the chips. Snap that 4-game winless run. Back to putting things right at home. Restoring the order, if you will. Torre.
Done by Javan Torre.
Here's Vermeer.
Nice player, Vinny Vermeer. Quick, good
play simple.
Quick, good in possession.
And what did Eric tell us? You can tell he grew up in the Netherlands. Where taught to play quick.
I thought it's just because of his accent.
He's a good kid. He's a good kid. Cooper. Down the line, waiting on it is Casillas. Fresno youth product. No problem. Read well by Moby Fair. Souza lifting it long. Should be no problem for Del Campo. Tidy on the ball is Del Campo. A high school coach in the Fresno area. Fresno Christian. 26-year-old still playing.
Good for him.
You know what it's like to.
Well, I do, Coach. I have some high school level. But you know what, though, to do that and giving back, and it means a lot to those players. And I'm sure he's still playing. He's very relevant. One guy, 26 years old.
Campo took some time with Saprissa in Costa Rica. It's a good club. It is.
That's good from the Lights right there. Strong, determined. Torre, Robinson, up, away.
Given away.
But you don't want to get strung out if you're Las Vegas. You want to keep your blocks tight here.
You never want to get strung out in Las Vegas.
No.
Headed clear by Torre.
Especially right now if you're the Luces. Fielding Cashman. You want to keep your blocks tight.
Positive performance tonight for Las Vegas. Will lead to the positive result. 5 minutes separate them and change the way of stoppage time. We've had some injuries, expect a little bit. Although we expected more in the first half and we had 1 minute. Dropping is Casillas. That's a lot of pace, that young man. And not enough to catch it here. Let's go off of Las Vegas. Hold. Las Vegas will move up to 35 points. They'll put them within 2 of that playoff line. Some help tonight from Portland Timbers too, who took it on the chin. Well, to Salt Lake.
They've also got a game coming up against San Antonio, so that will be huge. That game will be almost a 6-pointer. But more importantly, it's really one game at a time at this point. You're playing like little one-game kind of championships in a way. You want to win that one, forget it, then win the next one, forget it, then go on to the next one.
You were telling me Wednesday night when you watched Parra how good he is at positioning his body to draw a foul.
Oh, he uses his body very, very well. He's got a big frame, 6'1", 168, but the way he positions himself, shields the ball, he's always likely to draw a foul.
Alahajic is not happy about it. Just want to keep the ball now. Goes from Martinez, Preston, and Parra, who had the penalty. Here's Parra again, just outside the area. Lays it across. Fair was running to the spot. Didn't have long enough legs to catch that one. Headed down by Robinson. To Martinez. Parra again will invite the pressure.
Well done, just keep it.
Ole. Ronaldo will make a change shortly. Pablo Cruz will finally come on. Spell Verity.
Let's see if he gets the chance. If Vegas can keep possession, I get a chance now.
Carlito, who was pulled back, was supposed to come on for there was an apparent injury to Preston. So he stayed out there like a trooper. Another good shift for Verity Sousa. Back-to-back starts. Happy for him. Congolese defender being pushed into the midfield and making a difference. Boston Dental Group, it's at 88th minute. Remember, I think you already made that decision with Preston. After every home game, Clark County Credit Union presents the MVP of the game on behalf of the credit union's 40,000 plus members. Our vote goes to Warnataka Preston. We'll have to see whether they reach the same conclusion on the field. Thank you, Clark County Credit Union.
I would think they would. He's been immense tonight. Not only his goal, but just his effort.
Garcias. Into brick wall.
Here he goes.
Preston's not done.
Still,
here on the right channel.
Still going.
Laying it ahead. And coming out to the rescue was Martin.
Yeah, Martin did a great job of reading that and continuing his run. Because that could have been another one for Vegas.
The Loose put it out. 90th minute now. 3-1 to the good. Right, but the finishing touches on the 9th win of the season. Points back in third behind Fresno with the game in hand. Whistled in. This team from Las Vegas, a different team when playing with the lead as opposed to trying to come from behind. Today, able to do that. Down 1-0, they scored three unanswered.
And now with Fresno having to push, they're finding that space to get into much easier. But here you want to see if you can try and keep. I think he was looking for Parra, but you want to try and keep the ball. Just see this out.
If you remember last week, we have 5 minutes of stoppage time from the fourth official. Fresno was comfortably ahead by 2 goals and allowed 2 in the last 2 minutes of regulation, and then had to get the winner in stoppage time on a penalty from Alahajic. So crazy things happen in this game.
It is a crazy game. We have witnessed wild comebacks.
And Victor Rojas will be the third and final change. And Victor spent some time in Winter Park, Florida. Portugal a year ago, and he'll get a little run out at the end of this.
Good to see Victor on our trip out there.
And Martinez, job done. He's really started to find a place in this team. Rojas Venezuela originally for Orlando, 24 years old. Making his 9th appearance. And got to see out 3.5 more minutes. Para looking in on Daly. And it is getting late for Fresno FC to get something from this game.
Yeah, but again, you know, you've seen crazy things happen. It takes one goal, you're within a goal, and then you start to feel like you're falling down the mountain if you're the team ahead. So, and you can't stop yourself.
Speak to the leadership and performance tonight from Brian De La Fuente as well, getting him back in. How key has that been for Lights FC?
Having your player is looked upon so favorably, and certainly by Eric Ronaldo, is important. I also think having Junior Sandoval back in the lineup tonight was very important.
I talked to him afterwards. He still miffed about that second yellow he got in that game against El Paso. It's an interesting situation as some officials conceded that was not yellow worthy, but the appeal was not made in time by head coach Eric Ronaldo, thus he had to sit the game out anyway. Got him back tonight. Point being that it was not sitting well with Sandoval at all. If those things happen, you just hope everything balances out of the course of the season.
I don't think the card was deserving.
Cash there to help signal the offside.
I almost think the league should have taken a look at that before any appeal needed to be filed and said, "That's not. We'll take care of this."
Cash is trying to be the 12th man. Soccer rocker. A good night tonight.
Is he learning how to be an assistant?
He's doing the shuffle right now.
Learning how to be an assistant referee. Make sure you're staying with the last defender, Cash.
Ooh, lifted way out of play. I have a feeling that Ronaldo will be in good spirits tonight.
Winning will give you that feeling.
Tumbling. Johnson. No give up in the Foxes. Continuing to push. Martin. Edge of the area. Has to retreat. Johnson. See this out without conceding any.
It's been a really good performance all around tonight for the Las Vegas Lights.
The Martin cross was interrupted by Vermeer.
Luces. It's been a good night all around, and I think that's what's going to please Eric Ronaldo most.
The defensive posture has been good. One from distance, and safely in the hands of Tommy K. Olsen.
So a complete victory.
Las Vegas being outshot tonight, 15-10, but only 4 have been on target for Fresno. So Las Vegas is 5.
That's what
they've conceded some possession, but that's been the norm the second half of the season.
30 seconds yet.
30 ticks left. First win. That game against Portland on August 24th. Short time now.
Losing is a horrible feeling, but when you win at professional level, it just, you feel so much better. It just lifts everything, it lifts the club, it lifts everybody.
Fresno battle to the end. Done all the way across, headed down. Feeling for a handball, not coming.
I gotta be honest, the smoke I couldn't see. You wonder because Javantori jumps up.
And the wall was appealing for it. There'll be at least one more set piece to see out. Lifted high. Drops into the box, and then Kaffa will send it out of play, and that's it. Viva Las Vegas. 3 points going to Lights FC tonight. They take a 3-1 over the second place Foxes of Fresno FC.
Yeah, I think for Coach Eric Ronaldo and his team, This was a decisive victory. They were good in all phases. You know, you might look and talk make a couple of points about getting out to make sure you get in front of guys like Alex Cooper. But overall, he has to be very pleased with his team's defensive posture, with their ability to break, and with their ability to score goals.
Electric Company, Lucy Fuerza, you have been rewarded. 3-1 to the good for Las Vegas tonight. We'll be back to put a bow tie on it right after this.
ABC Hyundai, the Hyundai Epic Summer Clearance Event is on now. Get epic savings like over $5 grand in savings when you lease the impressive new 2019 Tucson SE for just $179 a month for 36 months. ABC Hyundai, #1 in Nevada for a reason.
Zappos makes returns easy, so you can save the drama.
What do you want?
For your 18th century prima donna.
Did you eat my last taquito?
Nope.
Lawyer!
Drama-free customer service 24/7. Zappos.com. Zappos makes getting help at any time easy.
They're on their way.
Great.
So you can save the drama.
Curfew was 2 hours ago.
For your teenage llama.
Michael, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Drama-free customer service 24/7. Zappos.com.
Super good. Jarritos. Super good. Que bueno son.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Silverado. It's the official truck of calloused hands and elbow grease. The official truck of getting to work and getting to work. It's the official truck of homecoming and coming home. The all-new Chevy Silverado. Now during Chevy Truck Month, get 0% financing for 72 months on this all-new Silverado.
See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Professional soccer returns to Cashman Field when your Las Vegas Lights FC take on San Antonio FC Saturday, October 5th at 7:30 p.m. Don't miss the Zappos fan tailgate before the game, or you can catch all the action on MyOVTV, Channel 21, Cable 12.
It is a 3-1 Las Vegas winner. Saturday night at Cashman Field over Fresno FC. Let's take a look at our full-time highlights presented by Findlay Toyota.
Well, important game to start. Both teams looking for the 3 points. The Vegas Lights had to have it. Fresno really wanted it. And it was the Vegas Lights getting a good start, but it was Fresno getting an unbelievable golazo from Alex Cooper. Inch perfect into the top corner. Nothing the Las Vegas Lights and Para could do.
But 4 minutes later, Tom, the response.
And that's what you want as a coach. You always want your team to have a response, and you never know how it's going to come. And it could come with just a little easy ball that doesn't look like it's too threatening. And oh my goodness, what's happened? Who came and took it? Irving Para. He sets up Christian Martinez, and he buries the chance, and that leveled off the scoring.
That was like Ocean's 11, the thief right there, Para.
And from that point, it became all Las Vegas Lights. Now, that was the only problem the Las Vegas Lights had right there, was getting out to close down the efforts. You saw the goal from Cooper right there from Jackson. But after this, it was going to be Las Vegas Lights. It was a complete domination pretty much by the Las Vegas Lights from this point. And that's what's going to please Coach Eric Winalda, I think, is they've played really well in phases and at times in past games. Maybe not given their rewards, maybe making some mistakes, but tonight it all came together. And they thought after the game at Phoenix on Wednesday night when they played well but didn't get any points to show for their merits, that tonight could be the night. And tonight was the night, and there was your player of the match for me.
Had the goal and then drew a chance at another.
Yes, towards Haka Preston. He had that great header that you just saw, and then he earns part of the penalty that he dispatches to become the Las Vegas Luces
all-time leading scorer.
scorer.
Full-time match stats look like this. What counts? That top line, 3-1. They were outshot in this one, 18-10. Shots on target even at 5. Yielding some possession, but overall the performance was in order tonight for Las Vegas Lights FC.
Absolutely, it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is the top line for the Las Vegas Lights.
Well, a good night to be a Light, as Luces FC on Hispanic Heritage Night. Get the victory. So glad you were along with us on ESPN Plus and MyLV TV. For Tom Traxler and our entire crew, I'm Jeff Radcliffe saying so long from Cashman Field. Smoke and confetti all around. Lights win it by 2. 3-1 the final over Fresno FC. Have a great night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.